Where should I put my light on? I don't know where I put my light on. Maybe let's just like get it in here. Is this a good one? Oh! How do I put my background on? Okay, this is a good spot. Hey guys! It's me, Lyndon. If you've been wondering, I'm not dead. Okay, I'm bona fide. Here's my body. I'm not dead. I have been working my butt off because I'm in the university and I don't know what to do with my life. But today, I decided to make a video after a whole entire month. Or maybe a month and 2 weeks. I don't know. So today, I decided I'm gonna show you guys some pretty interesting stuff in my bedroom. I'm just gonna wing this little thing, but I don't know how this goes. Also, if you haven't, click the like button and subscribe. Because I only get 6 views per day, so I don't know what to do. But today, I'm gonna show you guys some pretty interesting stuff that I have in my room. Especially this, I forgot to type. This very first thing that I have here. It's a little mini chest. Just listen to it. See your face. Oh my god, that is so amazing. Wow, that is so cool. Second, I have here my favorite book. I think it's called Stars in Jars. It's from Sage Alfar. It was published in the Philippines, but as you can, it's not like any cheap book. It's like really good book. I love this thing. The next thing we have here are my watercolor palettes. This is my other watercolor palette. It has my very light blues in it. This is my other watercolor palette. It's my bigger one, but I do in fact have a larger one in here. Well, hold on. Wait a second. Finally done that. This is my very big watercolor palette. I recycled an old one, but as you can see, this is my watercolor palette. And this has all my watercolor tubes in it. As you can see, I used an old candy box, and it's really nice. I think I'm gonna put like something on the top of the box that makes it like slippery, as in glass, which doesn't make the cardboard like go whoop. Another thing that I got in my room is this thing. Look at that beauty. That's so amazing. If you guys don't know what the story behind this is, that a lot of things in my room came from yard sales. And if you guys don't know me and my cheap ass love yard sales. I have some very personal things in here, such as this is where I keep my money and stuff. I also have here one when my dad was about to go to another country, but I guess he didn't. But this is a piece of money that he got from the country he was supposed to go to. I think it's, oh yeah, he was about to go to Bhutan. It's like Bhutan. And it's like, wow, that is so amazing. Look at that. Spoiler, I still have some money things in there, so yeah. I also have some pretty personal, I can't talk to, pretty personal things in here, like this little guitar that my best friend gave me. To be honest, he wasn't even my best friend. But I got no friends out. I have here a lot of money. Oh, and I also had this little Hong Kong from when I went to Hong Kong. I missed this little thing. Look at that charming piece of shit. I'm probably gonna get demonetized with that. I'm gonna delete that scene. As you can see, this has all of my letters in it. And then second thing here is an old SD card with my baby photos. It has a lot of pics from my old self when I was just a little kid. And yeah, it's a Transcend. It's really old, like very old design. It's weird. Okay, let's just clean this thing up. Also, the money came from my grandma because she's visiting and she gave me a little bit of money. The next thing that I also got from the yard sale is a various selection of cards that I got from the big yard sale that I had. And it has a lot of pretty old things in it, like some old Japanese money. And I think the Japanese money, old Japanese money that came from the Philippines was invaded by Japanese people, or the Hapon. Yeah, I think it deserves its own video, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna show you guys a couple of coins that I had. A thing that I have here is a Pope Francis coin, but I also have my own Juan Luna coin that I won because of a contest when we went to the Money Museum. But this is a 19, oh wait, I don't remember. What is it? Okay, this is an old Filipino coin. This came from like the 1979s and stuff, and yeah, it's so simplistic from like the coins that we have now. I also have here a bunch of some fake Pokemon cards that I bought from that yard sale. She was like a pretty nice person, and like no one was buying from her. But now I think many people buy. Like all the other things I have here this little cute bookmark that I made myself. Now this also had this little book. called The Count of Monte Cristo. As you can see, I'm gonna read a little passage from it, from the page I already read. Let's go do this my style. Chapter 4. The weather was splendid the next day. The sun rose clear and bright, tinging the foamy crests of the waves with a reddish purple. Preparations for the betrothal feast was made in a large room on the second floor. Okay, I'm embarrassing myself. Right, no, I just forgot what page I was in. Page 105? I don't know. For my Jesus fans, I also have this little big Bible that I put an envelope on where I put my Bible notes from when I study the Bible. Ave Maria. Saint Angela, pray for it. Glorified Pope Francis, please pray for it. Ave Maria. Then you're gonna think I'm so weird. Another thing that I have here is something that I also got from a yard sale. From the same yard sale. I know. And if you guys don't know, if you haven't noticed that, I'm very fond of boxes. Like, I'm so fond of boxes. This is a very vintage box I found. Also, I was closing it, and look at that beauty. If I open it, I have here some stickers. This is where I like to place my stickers. And you guys, I'm gonna tell you a really shitty story right now. So you know that time when I was printing on sticker paper? This happened. I placed the sticker paper on one side, so I was like, oh, I picked the matte one, not the glossy one. So I was like, oh, it's glossy indeed. And then when I like took a look, I was like, oh, I fucked up. I did not print it on the sticky side. So every single time I try to go ahead and put it on my journal, let me show you guys. The sticky part is the place where I didn't print on it. And the non-sticky part is the place where I did print on it. So it's like, these are all wasted. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Should I like reprint them or something? I seriously don't know what I'm gonna do at this point. If you guys are curious on how this locks in, or are you gonna rob me or something, you can rob me if you want. Kahit lagyan mo ko na kasi hindi ako naninigas. Just kidding. Oh my god, this is so hard for me to close. How do I put this in? Also, I have this pretty big old bottle of glue that I like to eat. Just kidding. Another thing I have in my room are these made out Polaroids with some tape in front of them. It's very glossy. There are a bunch of some pictures that I found on the internet, or I just took at my house, and they hang prominently in that little thing. Oh, and also my room has this like Christmas lights on it. Also has a lot of things in it, but I'm not gonna tell you guys. A little room tour, to be precise. I have my own little witchy altar because I'm Christian, but I also like witchy things. Now I have here my little witchy tavern. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some things that I have here. So the very first thing that I have here is an incense stand. It's some paper incense. The next thing I have here is this. Oh my god, I just fell. This incense thing, and then this thing fits over perfectly. I also have here this. I also have here some coffee grounds. This is some crayons. It's really good to replace wax if you don't have any. I have here a seashell, an intention jar. I don't really recharge it anymore. This big old bottle of water with some plants that I preserved. I also have here a little thing where I like to keep all of my incense paper. I have here my what is this again? So this is my Bisham frankincense water. It's the only thing that I have that makes good incense. I also make my own one. I'm also gonna make this is an empty bottle of vanilla extract. What else do I have? Oh, and I also have a death note. I don't know where it is. Some rocks where I put my offerings in. Oh, and also these are my offerings. I'm gonna show you guys in a quick second. Incense ash. It smells so good. Some offering that I made. Also, I'm not really like doing it for like deities. In my opinion, it's maybe because of like OCD and stuff. I'm really obsessed with religion. I can't help myself. So yeah, that's my jar. Oh, and I also had this tarragon jar. It's for good intentions and stuff. Also, cursed people. I have here some sun water. It's masculine energy. I don't have anything in it right now, but yeah, that's the thing I have. Oh yeah, this is where my death note is. Like, if you're either gonna have this little thing, why not use a death note? That's like the most edgiest thing I have ever seen. Like, that's like really good. I love this thing. Let's read a little passage from it. Making a protection jar, a small bottle, sea salt, red string, sharp objects. That's what I did. I once checked Chris my mom, but I couldn't. Because I love my family. Yeah. Really awkward position. Oh my god. Oh yeah, so bye guys. This is my last video for the day. Oh, I'm not gonna make more videos because I have a lot of schoolwork, but yeah. Bye guys. See ya.